Before I get into today's video, I need to share with you all some really sad and upsetting news. I really don't even know how to say this, it's the ball on the bottom of my sock. Here it is. It fell off of it and I'm very disappointed. My sock's meant to look like this. See how it's cute and it's fluffy with a pom-pom, and now my other sock does not have the cuteness about it. Like, what good is a sock without a bowl?
Never stop, it's how we ride, coming up until we die. You catch my eye, if you wanna fly.
Hello everyone, my name is Carissa McComb and welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my channel if you haven't come here before. Come here before? Been here before. Come sit closer. We're all friends here. I'm apparently a creep as well. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you all some tips on how to grow your Instagram account. This time last year I had, I think, 6,000 Instagram followers, and then fast forward to today I have 46.5k followers. So I have increased my followers by 40,000 in 1 year, which I am so thankful for all of you, and it's so crazy. But yeah, I'm just going to share with you all just the little things that I do on my account which I feel have helped my following base kind of grow. If you're interested in learning how you can do these things and what you can change or, you know, apply to your account, continue watching. And if something like this is not something you're really interested in, I guess I'll see you another time. So, tip number one is you need to gain a theme, and I cannot stress how important this tip is. This is like the golden rule of Instagram, according to me. Basically what I mean by you need to gain the theme is you need to figure out what it is that you want your posts to be all about, because I don't know, I find it really sloppy and just all over the place when people post things like one day a picture of a whale and then the next day a picture of Leonardo da Vinci, and there's so many different themes you can have, but once you find one that interests you and one that you know you want to actually be posting about, stick with it. If you go onto my Instagram account, you will find that my theme is more travel and exploration. So it's going outside into the real world and taking photos of like nature, scenery, and having myself in it. So I tend to have my back mostly to the camera. I was about to show you what my back looks like, but I have that facing to the camera just because I don't like having my face photographed. I feel that as soon as the camera comes to my face for a photo, I kind of do a whole like Chandler from Friends thing and go, like, I freeze up. So that's why I have my back. Plus I don't need to do my makeup, and if I have a bad skin day, it works as well. So that's my theme. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Tip number two is you need to have quality photos. Now, I don't mean you have to spend big bucks and get like a $2,000 camera. iPhones, Galaxy phones, I don't know what they're called. I don't have a Galaxy. Samsung, oh my gosh, as you can tell, I'm an Apple user. Yeah, they take like great quality photos. I take photos on my iPhone as well as my Canon G7X as well as my Canon 600D, and they all kind of go up onto my Instagram account. But I don't mean like quality of like the camera you're using, I mean quality of the photo. Like, you don't want to have a blurred photo unless that's your theme, like a, you know, an artistic blur, but you don't want to have, oops, I've taken a photo but I've tripped and I've still captured something, I'll upload that to Instagram. You do not want to do that. People aren't really going to be wanting to follow an account that has just unfocused photos that you can't understand what the subject is, photos that you're just like looking at all different angles going, what is this? Like, what? I don't understand. There are so many apps out there that if your camera you feel doesn't have like high quality photo capturing, you can enhance the sharpness, you can enhance contrast, you can get Photoshop for your phone as an app. I'm not too sure about Galaxy phones, Samsungs, but iPhones I know you can get Photoshop, and then you can get VSCO, you can get so many different things out there. Like, it's not hard to get apps to improve the quality of your photo. Tip number three is to tag your photos correctly. Now, I am a strong believer in tagging photos. If you don't tag your photos, you really don't have like a high chance of your account or your photos being noticed, because people aren't going to be able to search in the like explore page and find your photo. Like, it's not going to happen unless someone in their feed has magically liked your photo and then they've gone down and gone, oh yes, I'm going to look at that, that looks nice. But I cannot stress how important it is to tag correctly. If you have a picture of a cat, do not tag it as dog. because people are going to look into the dog tags and see your cat, and it's not going to want to make them follow. You're not going to be found by the people that have an interest in your theme. So we're going back to theme again, but you're not going to be able to get those people to find your account because you haven't tagged your photos correctly. Do not copy someone's account either. So say I have like all my specific tags that I have on my account, you shouldn't be using them directly the same. So if I've got like nature as a tag, Carissa McComb as a tag, my favorite day as a tag, and explore as a tag, do not copy all 4 of them. Like, it's just like, I don't know, I feel that that's just another direction of plagiarism. You're trying to do exactly what that account's done. You haven't being an individual, you're not being unique, and it's just, I don't know, like no 2 photos are exactly the same. I use my tags for myself because they personally relate to me 110%. I don't feel that another account would be able to use the exact same tags as another account. Find your own tags, do your own research, do your own work. The journey is the biggest part of Instagram, and if you're just following someone else's account, tag for tag, theme for theme, color by color, you're not going to be unique. You're just going to be a paper copy of someone else, and I don't know, Instagram is not about that. Tip number 4 is to build a relationship with your audience. Now, this is almost as important as having a theme, if not, it could be on par or just like a little bit above, a little bit below. It's very close to the top there. But there are so many accounts out there that I see people complimenting their photos constantly, like, oh, I love this shot, or I love your account, oh, it's amazing. And then the actual owner of the account doesn't respond. And it's like, well, you've insulted your followers, kind of. Like, I would feel insulted if I've taken the time out to, you know, compliment this person and give them such great high praise, and then they've literally just gone, I'm too good for you. Every single comment that I get on my photos, I will read. Maybe not straight away because I might not get the actual notification, but I go through my feed, and if I see a photo that's got a comment on it that I haven't actually acknowledged, I will write back straight away and be like, even a simple thank you. That way people feel like they can connect to you and you're not a robot, because nobody wants to follow a robot. That's something that I always do, and I think it's something that really, really does help to increase your followers, because like I said, you don't feel like talking to a blank wall. Blank wall? Bare wall? Dead wall? I don't know what it's called. Just a brick wall. Brick wall! Oh my gosh, got it. Tip number 5 is to connect with similar accounts. So my theme, like I said, is like exploration, nature, yada yada yada. So I'll go into like the explore page and look at similar tags to me, and I will actually connect to these accounts and be like, you know, I like this photo, this is a good photo, wow, I love your account. And once you connect with people, even if they're smaller than you or bigger than you, and you like constantly keep in touch, you can build relationships that way, and you can just, I don't know, help each other out. I don't know, you get tips and tricks from those people, because once you've built a relationship and they see that you have an interest in their life, they just want to get back involved with you, I found. Like, it might not be every single account out there, but I found that majority of the accounts that I've kept in contact with, they've acknowledged me and they've given me some handy tips and tricks along the way. Tip number 6 is to always give credit where credit is due. So if you're sharing or resharing a photo from someone, always tag them. Like, unless you 100% do not know where the photo came from, tag it as source unknown. Do not ever claim someone else's photo as your own, because that person or someone who knows exactly who took that photo may comment on your account and be like, this isn't your photo, like this is blah blah blah, and then you're just gonna look like the biggest thief ever, and people are going to be like questioning the rest of your photos. Did they take them? Did they not take them? Tip number 7, which is my last tip, always make sure that you're having fun. Like, Instagram is not a job. It's not something you have to do. No one is forcing you to take photos. No one has a gun to your head and is going, take the picture or you will die. Like, I don't know, there's like people out there that must think that Instagram is just like a jail sentence for some people. But if you're not enjoying taking photos, if you're not enjoying posting every single day, don't do it. I do not post every single day. I skip a day sometimes just because, you know, that day I may have stayed home and done nothing. I didn't feel like going out. I didn't feel like editing all of my photos. I felt like having a day to myself, and I am allowed to do that. I am a human being. You are a human being. Your life is not Groundhog Day, so just live your life how you want. If you're not having fun doing something, don't do it. If something is making you angry and agitated and stressed, which Instagram and social media in general can do, stop, have a break. Like, write a list of pros and cons. Is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I don't want to do? But yeah, those are my tips that I have used personally with my Instagram account that I found have helped me grow my following. So if you want to try any of these tips, you are more than welcome to. Let me know down below in the comments if you've got any other tips or if you're trying these tips and they have worked for you. Until next time, guys, goodbye. There's a child in my house.